So I've come to one of my favourite places, the Oxford Canal, and I've just brought worms and casters, and I'm going to fish one swim. It's just gone 8 AM and I can fish till 11 o'clock. I've got to pick my daughter up. She's at a karate club or some strange school club, and anyway she's gone in a karate uniform this morning, so that's where she is and this is where I am, and I've got to catch what I can in 3 hours and then collect her from her club, so hopefully she won't be chopping me in half at the end of it. But there we are. Anyway, that's all I've got: worms and casters, one pole rig, one swim. Let's see what we can catch. We just had a little bit of rain, so I covered up float cam. Don't want to ruin my camera. So I've plumbed up. I've not fed or done anything else but plumbing up just yet. Grab my pole. There's a dog walker coming by, so I pushed it into the hedge out the way. There we are. Don't even need a pole roller today because I've got a nice high hedge. But, one rig, 13 metres. That's all. I didn't know where to put my swim, but there's 3 pumpkins in the far bank. Oh, there's a cat behind it. Come to say hello. So that's where we're going to go there. It's pretty flat there, although it does undulate a little bit left and right. If I had more time, I'd have 2 swims, and I've just gone a bit further, and it's about the same depth. So I can flick my rig past. Yeah, very soft, silty bottom. So ooh, it just goes down a touch there. But yeah, that's the depth anyway. So we've made a little bit of disturbance plumbing up. Ooh, I'll look at the rig in a sec. I just want to feed. That's the most important thing. Like I say, I've got one rig, and I've got some worms, some wurzels. Might as well pop a few casters in there as well. Chop the lot up together. That's it. Got a little escapee there, you can go in there. So that's small enough worms. Let's just pop a dollop in there. Dollop of casters. And that'll do. Just going to dollop this in, which gives us time to, about there, drop it from a bit of a height, because I don't want it all on top of each other. It's done. It's good timing with the train. Right, whilst we're waiting for that to settle, we'll get this how we want it. Just going to spread these shot out a little bit more. Don't know if the rig's shotted right just yet. Let's mark the depth. It's just over 3 foot. So I've got a 6 elastic. This is 014 main line. I've got a 0.2 F1 slim, which has got a 1.5mm bristle, which is perfect sort of this sort of range, with bigger baits like casters and worms. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 number 11s, 6-inch hook length, which is 010 to a 16 N10. Is it N10 or N20? It's pretty tired anyway. It is, and then an N10. So which is a round bend black nickel hook, perfect for bream. I've caught loads of bream and stuff on this. So there's big bream, hybrids, big perch, all sorts in here. So but it's quality fish we're after, obviously, and we've got 3 hours to try and do it. So let's start off with a small to medium worm, just for the tail, because I think we'll just catch perch straight away before any bream arrive. But I do expect to catch on a caster. The last time I came here was, I don't know, 6 weeks ago, something like that, with a friend, and we entered it. I also did my feeder video here, didn't I, where I had a couple of zander on the feeder.
Big zander.
Let's start rolling and see if we can start catching straight away. I'm going to go straight over it anyway, and we'll see. Someone float there, yeah. A little bit to one side. Oh, that was a bobble straight away. Oh, definitely a bobble. Wow, someone had that straight away. Don't know if you saw that. Ooh, great big bang then. Someone doing some work in the background. So, that was a good start. We had a bite straight away anyway. We've rang the dinner bell, and I fully expect some perch, some nice perch. There's lots of hybrids in here. But what I caught on my last visit was big hybrids, £1.5 to £2.5, and bream, up to probably £2.5. That's what I'm hoping to catch. And castor was best, but we did have some on worm. That's a little indication. So we put quite a bit of bait there, but we've got to hold those fish. I will catapult or pop some more bait over it whilst I'm fishing, but I'm not going to get giddy feeding. Because those, if there's bream about, they don't tend to want lots of bait on their heads, but a little light dripping is enough. But yeah, we both had £20 plus catches anyway when we came here. I sat about here, my friend sat probably 12 metres further up, and it was great. Really good fishing. Now I know there's been quite a few people coming here since that time. I've seen people's catches and that, so I've not seen many big quality fish. They've been having lots of smaller skimmers and bits and bobs. Oh, that's a little wobble. So, but there's plenty of predators and zander and things, and obviously those worms will attract the zander, but they'll also attract the bream, and they're not so bothered about the toothy things. But we'll see. We definitely had a bite though, didn't we? Let's give it a twitch. Let's be active with the worm. A friend's just said hello. He's popped up and he's lure fishing further up, and he's just had a big perch whilst I was setting up. So that's a good sign. It's got a nice colour. Now we're in the school holidays now, so the kids are off, so we might get a few boats, but I know there hasn't been that many boats going up and down this bit recently. So I've come nice and early. I'm going to say it's about 20 past 8, quarter past 8, 12 minutes past 8. So we've got, like I say, I've got till 11 o'clock because I need to pick my daughter up at 12. Karate and Nerf guns. I think that's the title of the thing she's at today. So they've all gone in karate outfits with Nerf guns, which is good, isn't it? Ooh, that was a little wobble. I think we'll catch some little perch and bits and bobs, but what I really want is some quality fish. And the hybrids are mental. They just run up the far bank. You think you've caught a carp, or they run up under the boats and they go all over the shop, and often try and do you down the margins here. I've trimmed it when I got here this morning because the last time they were trying to get under all these branches and everything. You knew if you got a bream and you knew if you got a hybrid. So we'll see if we catch any of those. We've had a couple of little dinks, but let's catch their eye again. What I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to flick it a little bit past, just a foot or so past. I don't know if that will show up in focus so well. Might be better. So we're not quite on the epicentre of the feed, we're just off the back of it. Sometimes early doors, that's the spot to fish. There we are, that's a bite straight away. I think these are little fish just pecking at it. Don't know if you saw that little stab on the way down. Well, that's nice. Someone's generator was on, it's just turned off. We've put quite a big dollop of bait in, but I think there's loads of little things peck down there. In fact, I should be a little bit more over depth. I normally fish a little bit more over depth than what I've set it. That's just dragging to the side. Go on. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, there we are. There we are. I think that's a decent perch, I'm going to say. Might not be. I'm terrible with my guesses lately. staying deep like a perch. Yeah, nice perch. We're off, up and running. Beautiful vivid colours anyway. I don't care what we catch today, but I would like to catch a bream or two, or a big hybrid or two. See what's down his gullet? Nothing. Just my worm. Anyway, we're off. We're up and running. I'm gonna go a touch more over depth. So about 2 inch more over depth. We'll stick to worm just to begin with. There's a bit of a dangly worm. Let's go right in the epicenter again this time. Flick it in sideways, catch their eye on the way down. Definitely follow it down on this bit of canal. Well, all bits of canal, I know. That's perfect. That's what I expected at the start. A perch or two on the scene. See how long it takes to catch a bream or a big hybrid. That's what I'd ideally like. That's what I come to this marina for normally, unless I'm lure fishing. I say if I had more time, or if this was a match, or yeah, well, if I had more time, I suppose I'd feed 2 swims. I'd feed one with just casters, and one with worm and casters, and left and right. And I'd also have somewhere in my swim with some ground bait. There's plenty of little fish topping her all over the place. It's always a good sign. So I'll flick that out that way. Flick it away from me. Let it arc towards me. It's normally a good way of getting a bite on the old canals. But yeah, I've been nice and single-minded, just worms and casters. I got some leftover casters from the weekend, and plenty of worms. Can't come to a canal without some worms, can you? What we must do is beat the boats. I always say this, but you've got to beat the boats, because once they start coming, it's normally game over. And obviously this is a working marina, so there's every chance 1 or 2 will come out and go back in again. That's it. No, I come back up. The other reason to get out is just to get some fresh air, because I've been really rough for a couple of weeks. So we'll be coughing a little bit. Oh, again that shot under. About 5 days ago I couldn't even swallow. Oh, that's going sideways. Fish has got that, hasn't it? Come on. Yeah. That might not be a perch. Slightly different bite. Really playing with it, wasn't it? Oh, it is a perch, I can see it. Same one. Oh, and the hook just popped out. I was lucky. Where should we put that? We'll leave that there still. That was very lucky. So, shall we do now? We'll start and stop this. Should we pop a caster on already? Let's pop a caster on already. I'm not going to bury it. I'm just going to hook it nicely. A bit deeper than a maggot. You can see that? Let's ship out and see if we can't catch an early one on the caster. Tends to be a little bit more small fish proof. If I had a fish maggots or pinkies, I'd be, mullered by little fish by now. Straight away, boom. Oh, pop back up. You little bugger. Oh, did you see that? That'll be a zander in the peg. You could argue, well, why did you feed the worms? But I think the zander will come into the peg regardless. But yeah, that shot under, didn't it? And hopefully it'll put the little fish off, and the bigger fish will be will step in instead. Oh, there's someone else coming for a fish.
Hello.
Morning.
How are you doing?
Not so bad, you?
Been catching?
I've had a couple of nice perch.
Yeah. Yeah, I got some crackers last Tuesday.
Did you? Yeah. He's had a big perch up there on the lures.
Yeah.
Hope you have a good day.
And you, sir?
I'll be gone by 11.
Right.
Best of luck. There we are. You missed that because I turned the camera off. We got one. Oh, let's go on the old caster. I turned my camera off just to save the battery. Might be a skimmer, this. Oh yeah, that's what we're after. I thought she just turned that camera off just to rest it. The sun's out now. Good, that's a great sign anyway. You do pull. I have got a puller kit which I will use if I need to. Lovely. Bream number one. If I can catch two more, that's me made up. Oh, they're so slimy in this canal though. That is one thing for sure. Single caster. We're up and running. Oh God, these slimy. The Oxford Canal fish are slimier than anywhere. Brilliant. Oh dear. That might be the end of our session already. The old dredger, British Waterways, Canal Rivers Trust, whatever you want to call them. Just about to go through my peg. Oh dear. Well, I'm going to pop the pot on and whack a few casters in and see where he's going. Oh, skimmer's not gone down there. Come on, mate. Hiya. You see how much they kick up. That is not a good sign so early. Look at them look. I've already got a leaf as well. Let's drip these casters in anyway. Did any come out? Look at them muck. Oh dear. That is bad news. So early in the session. You can see how much silt they kick up. Well, we had one before the boat. He's got to be really deep, that one, the way he's kicked all that up. I'll let that settle and I'll just put another little dollop of bait in, I think, once that settles. We'll see, but the plumes of mud they kick up. This marina's full of fish, but it does not respond once you get a few boats. Luckily that line of silt hasn't quite got to my float yet, but visibility will be zero down on the bottom. Just pleased we've had one early on my favourite bait, single caster. I love my caster fishing, best bait in the world. So it might take 10 minutes for this to settle down, because that, as you can see, it stays suspended for ages, the silt in this canal. Don't know why. Well, he's going to show me something here. Has he had a big perch? Or is it a zander? That's a nice one.
Hey.
Was that £2?
No, maybe £1.50, but yeah.
Wow, lovely. Well, he looks £2 to me.
You reckon?
Yeah.
I'll take that all day long. So that's me done for now. Whack him in down here. Good
Lovely.
luck.
Cheers, all the best. See you later. Just hook this up and we'll pull another little dollop of bait in. Now it's settled down a little bit. I've got a bit of worm still chopped up anyway. Another little dollop. 3 more casters. Been quite positive because there's, you know, potentially £20 of bream to be caught. But I'm not so sure now. We've had that boat so soon. Just my luck. Level with the old pumpkins. Blop, 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 blop. Oh. Didn't film it, never mind. So we've had 2 perch and a bream, or a skimmer, call it what you wish. And but then that boat's gone through. So I've just popped another dollop of bait in. Should pop a biggish worm on. Nice big bit of worm. Because it's more coloured at the moment. I've popped a little toss spot on as well to drip casters in. So there's all sorts of little fish topping everywhere. That's the reason I haven't put ground bait in today, because the last time I was here it just brought in so many small fish. And sometimes those big bream are a bit wary of it. But like I say, I'm trying to have a nice simple no nonsense session. 1 rig, couple of baits, 1 swim. We haven't got a pumpkin yet. I was just thinking that, lining it up with those pumpkins on the boat. We haven't been pumpkin picking yet. So maybe that's what we'll do this afternoon, if there's any left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, I'm gonna pop as much smaller bit of worm on. It just might be hook bait size, it's the issue. The colour's dropped out now, so at least it was early with that fish, so with that boat. Let's pop a worm head on, and then we'll revert back to a caster. Just a nice segment of worm, a little bit bigger than a caster. And what I will do, pop 10 casters in the pot and we'll drip those in. Come on then. I've had days here where the only thing we've caught on is a great big bit of worm. But then I've had other days where the only thing you've caught on is a single maggot or a single caster or a tiny sliver of worm. So you've got to, oh, that shot under. A little fish topped right by my float and then it buried. Well, that's the quickest response we've had. I'm going to say it's a perch. The way he's staying deep. Yeah. Well, that was a good response, wasn't it? It shows they're eating as well. So we won't be shy on the bait. There's a pint of casters there anyway, so which is more than enough. Right. So there's an odd floater in the top of there, so they're the ones I tend to pick for the hook. So a little bit counterbalanced. Come on then, we'll catch one on this. So yeah, we're probably 1.5 inches, 2 inches over depth there, that's all. It's not towing or anything. Not sure where that working boat's gone or what they're doing. But it was attached to a big sort of dredging boat. It's just erupting with small fish everywhere. There we are. Ooh, and I struck too soon. Johnny, John. It just popped back up. Oh, did you see that? The fish smashed it on the way down. definitely struck too soon. I've got my F1 fishing head on, where those little dinks you tend to strike at. I think you've got to slow yourself down on a canal and let the bites develop, especially if there's bream about. Go on then. Yep, that was better. Now then. So if it is a hybrid, they tend to be a bit crazy. I'm even going to use my puller. He's kiting in. Oh wow. Oh, it's a roach. It's a roach. That is a huge roach. I'm made up. I could just pack up now if I get this in. Clonking roach. You don't see many of those in here. Look at that. Hey? I could pack up now. That is a stunner. We'll see, 14 ounce. Absolute stunner. Wow. On the old caster. Best roach bait going. Best quality fish bait going. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Like I say, I could pack up now, but I ain't gonna. Alright, I'm gonna be a bit more generous now. I'm gonna put about 20 casters in the old pot. Well, I made up with that. Oh yeah, it's not full of roach, this Marina. I don't know why. Well, it's not normally. Oh, we got a little fish. That's exactly what I was telling you is in this bag. These little tiny things up in the water. Bleak. Yeah, we've gone from my favourite fish to my least favourite. You can go straight back, mate. I'm not a fan of bleak. Each to their own. I'll try and bomb this one down a little bit more. We'll just sort of drop it down the plug hole. A bit more vertical when those little fish are about. Generally lay it in sideways on the canal, but you can see there's so many little things plopping about all over the shop. I just want to bypass those, get down to the all-important fish on the bottom. Oh, that was brilliant. So yeah, I've got a number 6 elastic through a full long top 2, which I think is perfect for quality fish, especially if there's bream about, and bonus perch and things. You could fish, I mean a lot of old school canal anglers, they swear by fishing just elastic through a long number 1. You know, just a metre or so of elastic, in which case I'd use a 4 or a 5. There's got to be more than one roach in the peg, but in my experience, you don't see that many on this bit of canal. We've got the river right behind. Ooh, that was nice. And I'm sure there's a few otters about. What have we got here? I'm going to say that's probably a perch. Lovely bite. Yeah. Oh yeah, another one just popped off at the net and we got him. Just a little wrap round on my hook length. Should be alright. Yeah, a little wind knot. Just be careful, don't want to pull that tight. I'll turn my cameras off and I'll fix that. Well, we managed to salvage the hook length. And we're doing alright, aren't we? Single caster, not burying it. Don't seem to mind the old caster, so we'll keep putting some in. We'll go a bit more generous, probably 25. Oh, stinging nettle. Well, that's a funny old plane. Big fat thing. That was a really weird one. Oh, well. Right. Where were we? Over the old pumpkin. Let's go on. I'm going to flick this one just a bit past it this time. I'm not sure if that will show up on the camera so well, but it might do. We just passed where I've just toss potted some casters in. That's a little dink straight away. And it's gone, and we got one on. Oh yes. Didn't really want him rolling on the top, but there you go. It's a big perch. Could have swore the way it plodded. Nice big chunky perch. Clearly a few of those in the pack today. Can't see anything down his throat. Oh, I thought that was a bream. Let's keep going now, casting. They seem hungry. Lots of casters. Flick it out past the feed because we had a nice quick fish then, didn't we? That perch sort of crashed in the peg a little bit, which isn't ideal. I'll give it 20 seconds, then I'll drag it over where I've just potted the... Oh, there we are. There, that's better. It's half the fun guessing what it's going to be. I'm going to say it's a perch, but a bigger one. It's a really big perch, I think. Yeah. They're getting bigger. We'll get double figures anyway, won't we? Oh, he spat a caster out. Oh yeah, I thought he's got 3 or 4 down his throat there. Blop. Oh, that's a lovely noise, isn't it? Blop. They are hungry. Hungry, hungry fish. Nice catching those perch, but I do like something a bit more silvery or bronze. Now then, that is a perch. I was looking up at the old plane, very noisy airplane. That'll be one of those hybrids. That'll definitely be one of those hybrids because they, like I said, they shoot under the boats and then they create all merry out. Fight harder than a carp sometimes. It's big anyway, a pound plus. He's not splashed under the surface, so maybe it could be a big perch. This is good, isn't it? I needed this session. Just nice to be out by yourself on the canal. I'm going to say it's a hybrid, the way he's going. Like I said, they like going under there. Just take your time. Take your time with them because they're worth catching, these fish. But they do not give up. And as soon as they see that landing net, yeah, just like I said, a big hybrid. very roachy looking hybrid, but it's a hybrid nonetheless. But they are lovely fish in this canal. There's loads of them. Cracker. I love it. I could fish this marina every day of the week and never get bored. Just got to beat the boats. Catch 2 or 3 more like that. That'll do me. I might just leave it as a 2-hour session. Catch what you can. I missed 2 bites. Skewer the leaf. Pop the rig in and then I'm going to feed on top of the float. Less likely to be bothered by small fish rushing in then. Oh, it's warm now. Yep, 1, 2, 3. Ooh, that's a good fish. That's a big fish. Clonk. Just stayed there. Oh, and he's off. Ooh. That was immediate, wasn't it? Nicked our caster, no slime. I was going to say it was a big perch. We will never know. Go on in, that's it. And he's shooting off. Rate of knots. Ooh. Stop. Maybe another hybrid. Come back. Crikey. You think they're carp when you hook them. Break down there. Go on, stay on, please. Big fish there. It'll be a £2 hybrid. Can't see a thing. Don't think I've packed my sunglasses. Gonna have to use my puller. Great big fish. Just a nice big hybrid. I just saw the bit of silver. As soon as they see you landing it, they go again. He's in the mouth anyway. Great big dorsal fin on him. They just don't give up. Crazy fish. Come on, come closer and I'll get you. Come closer. Now that is proper hybrid. Proper hybrid, that. Clonker. They are demons. Absolute demons. What a session, eh? Make hay whilst the sun shines. It's 9:20 and I've already got double figures. Kind of another couple of quality fish. Yeah, I've been itching to get on this canal a little bit more and on the river, but it's been hard because I've had 2 big finals that I've fished. The Feeder Masters final, which was 2 days, And then I've had the Riverfest 2-day final on the Trent. Oh, it popped back up. And then I've been really poorly. My family's been poorly. And all sorts going off. But we're on the mend now, and a nice day on a lovely canal like this does wonders for the soul. I'm a little bit out of breath, a little bit out of shape, but nothing a bit of fishing won't fix. 1, 2, 3, there we are. That's another one. What a morning's fishing, eh? It's mad because I came, a couple of pegs further up and just chucked a little feeder, and I had a fish a chuck, but never had anything big. But I didn't bring any casters that day, and I just fished maggots and worms and ground bait, and I was constantly crashing in a little feeder. Whereas today I'm fishing a lot stealthier, and I'm just fishing worms and casters on the pole. Every day is different. But I had a cracking bag of fish. I had 2 zander as well on the feeder. Oh, it's a great big perch. He's over a pound, isn't he? Wow, what a day, eh? We've caught everything, haven't we? Even a bleak. Just inside the mouth. There we are. Wow, pound perch. We've definitely got double figures. At least that boat going through hasn't knackered it up. I didn't think it would, to be honest, but once you get 2 or 3 go through, and they take all sorts of lines on this marina, a lot of them give you a wide berth, which obviously they think they're doing you a favour, when it's the absolute opposite. And again, go on. Oh yes, that's definitely a bit more silvery. Surprising, the clarity of the water actually. It looks coloured, but it's not. I can see him a good foot and a half down. It's a small skimmer, I think. Yeah. Lovely. That was off the back of the feed. Slime. Get the slime off. I watched Ghostbusters yesterday as well with the wife and daughter. Definitely been slimed. Who are you gonna call? Bream Busters. Right, there's my catty, I've just seen it. Cool. I'm gonna pot some. I'm also gonna catty some as well, I think. We'll start cattying a bit of bait. Bang on the feed again. We'll start cattying. It's a bit aggressive. A bit more of an area with our nice little hot spot that's going to go under straight away. Boom. Oh, that was a big fish. That was a big fish. That was a really big perch, I think. The way that just hung. I think the caster's okay. Oh, that was a big fish. I think the caster looked okay. Yeah, straight on down. I waited a little bit longer then and missed fresh air at the bite. Wow. That was a big fish, that was. I don't know, another big perch. At least with perch, I found you can bump a perch and they still come back for more. You bump a bream and it's game over. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, So a bit of noise going off to my right. What I'm going to do, I'm going to loose feed some casters and I'll come back and change our up bait. Oh yeah, there's a boat coming. Go on, beat the boat, beat the boat, beat the boat. I thought I could hear it, noisy old thing. In fact, there is nothing wrong with that caster. So I'm pretty sure that was a perch we lost. Do you know what? It's the other half of that Canal and Rivers Trust British Waterways boat. I'm gonna really wreck my peg. That's fine. If it does, it don't matter. We've already caught a load of fish, haven't we? I think they're dredging. See, that went wobble straight away. Come on, let's try and catch one before the boat. It's very noisy. Dancing. Dancing, dancing. Yeah, they're dredging. Beat the dredger, not beat the boat. Come on then. Oh, we missed it. Come on, let's beat the boat. Have a bleak. We're going to be ruined. Wouldn't be a Johnny Arthur film if something didn't happen like that. Go on. Haven't got long. There we are. I'm going to send up a bleak. Never bleak. Oh well. Have a banana. Alright. Well, that boat has been very well behaved and not kicked it up. So I think we got away with that one. We really have. And we can catch another one. I thought that were it. Look, they haven't even kicked up much mud. Well, 2 bleak and 2 drops is not a good sign though, but why do you think that was? Do you think that's because I was starting to loose feed a bit? Or whether the better fish backed off because they'd heard that boat coming? Or just coincidence? Who knows? But we've just flicked it past the feed again. I really thought that would have been game over, but I'm not so sure. I think we can catch another couple. We're obviously doing a lot of work further up. There we are. Perch, I think. Smallest one of the day. Right, I'm going to set myself a little target, just trying to catch 2 more quality silverfish. Or skimmers or roach or whatever. Hybrids. Because I've already caught enough fish. Starting to pull a little bit right to left. Can't see my rig. Flick it back in. Trying to avoid all the leaves. There we are. Oh, that went on the way down. Bleak had intercepted that. Still got it. Yep. Pesky bleak. Pesky, pesky. Should try a worm again. Haven't tried a worm for a bit, have we? Let's try the head of a worm. A little bit more bleak proof. Straight away. Bosh. Oi, 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 oi. That was nice. Nice perch again. I think we'd catch more bream if there weren't so many perch in the peg. Try a really big bit this time. Nice big dirt snake. I've had days here where the only thing I've managed to catch on is a full worm. Or a big bit of worm. But the last couple of times it's been more... Ooh, oh, he's nicked the worm. The last couple of times it's been more small baits. Like that. Spurgled my worm. Sod it. Back on with a caster. You might hear a low drone, but it's that's them working further up. Not sure what they're doing. Yep. Yes, 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 yes. It was more breamy than hybridy, this one. Yeah. Gotcha. Oh, he's a couple of pounds, isn't he? Go on in, one more. One more. That's all I'm asking for. We're not even at... It's not even 10 o'clock yet. Yeah, we'll make this a 2-hour session. Swans are coming back to say hello. Oh, that went sideways. Just got to get through the bleak. I could bulk the rig down, but I like to fish it strung out for quality fish. You might get an odd bleak on the way down, but in the main they're not too much of a pest. Nice light strung out rig. Like I say, it only takes 6 or 7 number 11s this. 1, 2, 3, boom. Oh, we got a, wow, that might be a really big bleak. No, it's a dace, I think. Oh no, it is a bleak. Oh, look at that for a bleak. Proper underbait, that one. Right. Shall have a quick go on double caster? Oh, I think so. See if we can't catch one on double caster. Yep. Still under, and I didn't strike anywhere near fast enough. Wow. Shot under, didn't it? Oh, it's coming back. That's probably it there. You can't catch one before he comes back. I'm going to take that caster off and put one on. That's our best chance. The noisy old boat's coming back. Come on, beat the boats, beat the boats. Luckily he's very slow. I don't think the fish like that boat. Went on the drop. That was another bleak. Quick, 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 quick. I don't think they like the vibrations, those fish. They can't get a bite. Got 30 seconds to catch one, I reckon. No, it's a bleak. Another big bleak. I think that's it. I think that's the end of the day. Did it not go faster? Oh well. You can push it faster. Well, there we are, an absolutely cracking bag of fish in just 2 hours fishing. Big hybrids, a nice bream, huge quality roach. That's the highlight for me, that roach. Absolute stunning fish. And some nice perch up to £1 as well. Absolutely stunning fish. One rig, one swim, and in just 2 hours fishing. What more do you want? See you again.